Hi y'all, this is Larry at Deep South, Texas. It's the middle of September and we're back in the garden. And the bananas are back. We'll take a look at those along with some other things that have been going on here in late summer. So the banana flower showed up less than a week ago, and I've been watching for it this year because usually it sneaks up on me, but I caught it. And then I went back and looked at my last year's video for when it came out, and it came out almost on the same day, within a day this year of last year. So that's interesting. And it quickly has begun to open up, and we're seeing the first small bananas. So it looks like since it came out about this time last year, and we harvested a good bunch of bananas off of this particular plant, we should be able to get the same thing this year. So kind of excited about that. The other two trees haven't put out their flowers yet, but hopefully not too long. We didn't get much in the way of bananas off of those two plants back there last year, but I've been trying to give them extra water this year. This first tree with the banana flower on it now, I think gets the most water because whatever runoff there is from the garden tends to flow into these trees, and they get a little bit more water than the others. So I've been giving them water. We'll keep giving them extra water. It's been a very, very hot and dry year though, but this one's going to do great. So in the heat of the summer, we had so many empty raised beds. My wife couldn't stand it anymore. She wanted to come out and plant something. So she's planted some sweet corn. And you know, I've tried planting the sweet corn in the late summer before. It didn't have any luck, but I didn't do it in a raised bed. So this year she's got it in a raised bed. It's going to get some pretty good drainage, and we'll try to see if we can squeeze some sweet corn out before the end of the year. She planted two varieties, and the seeds were pretty old, and of one variety only a small number came up. So she replanted the rest of this bed, and they're just starting to come up now. Anyway, there's what she planted, silver and gold hybrid. So we'll see how they do. I'll keep you up to date on that. I've got a couple pineapple plants growing. These are from pineapples that I bought at the store and just cut the top off, stripped them back a little bit, and put them in water for about a month, and then transplanted them into pots. And they don't seem to mind this excessive heat that we have. They do get watered every day with drip irrigation, so they're looking good. And maybe next year we'll get a pineapple off of these. I've cleaned off the cowpeas off of these trellises over here, trying to get ready for planting this fall. And so they're ready. I need to amend the soil and straighten up the trellises a little bit, but we're making some progress there. So I also took the time to set up some more of a permanent situation for putting shade cloth over a few of my beds. So we'll definitely, we're using them right now. We've started some cabbage and broccoli in this bed, and it's way too hot to grow them, so I'm sure they're appreciating the shade cloth. Also, my watermelon really did absolutely nothing this year, but the shade cloth's been on for about a week now, and it's perking up a little bit. Maybe there's time to get a watermelon off of here. So we've been harvesting quite a few eggplant lately. They're not really very big, but there's a lot of them, and they're pretty tasty. So happy with that. I've been trying to give them some extra water as well. Also tried planting some bush beans in these unused beds for right now, and they're not up yet, but they will be soon. My ginger and turmeric are doing much better this year. I think I finally found a location in the garden where they get enough sun but not too much. So typically I harvest these in November. So we got a ways to go yet before they're ready, but at least we have some pretty nice growth. The Carolina Reaper peppers have grown real tall. They're, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet tall now, but they really haven't produced any fruit for the last 3 months. Maybe as it cools down a little bit, they'll start putting some more fruit on. I hope so. So we haven't had any rain for a long time, but tomorrow and the day after we're supposed to get some rain. So, and it's going to cool down by about 5 degrees. So hopefully that helps everything. I haven't harvested my moringa this year. I've just been too busy, and it's been too hot. But that's a year's worth of growth there. I don't know. Has to be 20 feet tall. Lots of seed pods. Anyway, we'll probably cut those down in late November and get the moringa trees ready for winter. And next year we'll need to harvest some, but I think I have enough moringa powder right now to last me till next year. The speckled butterbean plants look really healthy. Lots of flowers, but it's just been too hot for them to pollinate. Again, if we get a little bit of cool weather, maybe we'll start putting on some pods, and I sort of expect they will, but they look healthy, just no product. And this week I got this bed ready. I'm going to be planting onion seeds in this bed, I think in about a week. So amended the soil, got it ready to go, so I'll be planting those seeds, and this will be where I grow my onions this year, at least some of them. The Naval Oranges, not getting too many. They seem to get to a certain size where they're about ready, and then they're dropping off the tree. So I've started picking them when they get to be a decent size to eat, but they won't stay on the tree until they turn orange, so need to pick them a little bit early. There's still several of them here. But the Meer lemon tree, that one's going crazy. So the Meer lemon tree over here by the chicken coop is doing great. Lemons all over. Now they're not quite as large as they've been in the past, probably because the lack of rain this year and the hot temperatures. But there are a lot of lemons coming on, and way more than what we're going to need. So looking forward to harvesting these. Now the baby chicks that we got started in March of this year, so they're all about 6 months old, and they are starting to lay eggs. So that's great. Now we hatched 3 of our own, and we bought 9. One of the 9 we bought didn't make it. I don't know why. And the 3 we hatched, they're all roosters, every one of them. And one of the 9 we bought that were supposed to be all hens ended up being a rooster as well. And we're going to be getting rid of some roosters here this week, I hope, and getting back to just a couple roosters with I don't know, 12 hens or so, something like that. So, but it's nice to be getting eggs again on a regular basis. So, I'm pretty happy with that. And there's one of the eggs from the new chicks that just started laying. They're a little small, but they'll get bigger as the hens get older. So even though we're living through this brutal heat of the summer here in deep South Texas, there's still a lot of stuff going on in the garden. So keeps me busy. I can't spend very much time out, maybe 20 minutes at a time in this heat, but I come out several times a day and do a little weeding, do a little something, getting a bed ready. And like I say, we worked on some shade cloth, so looking forward to using that this season and seeing if that helps the tomatoes out a little bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it that thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.